the countdown.
Oh, I do?
Oh, we're live, it says.
We're live. You've just hit live. We are live.
No, it doesn't
Hello
do
there.
the countdown automatically?
No. You have to play the
Are you
countdown.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
let
we
me
are
play
back.
this. Don't forget
Yeah,
to
sure.
check out 3-Minute
Put me in
MonKeY
airplane
Lizard
mode
coming
here.
to you weekly with Sean Solo 8. We got a Dude's Nerdery, Oakhurst Studios, and the crazy antics of Salacious Rum.
Yes, we have.
That's 3-Minute MonKeY Lizard coming to you weekly, talking about toys, movies, TVs, and just having a lot of fun, everybody.
Damn right.
That's
All right, there you go. Oh, we got Apprentice Ewok, Josh.
Hey, Brendan.
Josh Anderson.
Mr. Josh.
Nice.
What up, what up?
Advertisement.
Hello.
You guys got Dutch Bros over there? Where you guys are?
No, you guys have all the best stuff in America. What is
Yeah.
that?
It's basically a really fancy Starbucks, a little bit more expensive, and they just popped up, 2 of them in Yuma. They're real big in Phoenix, so I guess major cities, but great coffee, overpriced coffee. So
Sweet. Hey,
Nice.
Vader's girl.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Vader's girl. I didn't even see. And then we got Jonathan Redmond joined in.
Hey, Jonathan. How's it going, dude?
What's up, Jonathan?
guys?
What's up,
Nice.
Kat?
Welcome
Vern,
to the
you
show,
wanna take
anyways.
us, hey, Vern, you want to move
Yeah.
that frozen screen?
What frozen screen?
It's still on. It's on the end of the promo video. It looks like we're all frozen.
Oh, I took it off. Maybe it's just okay.
Yeah,
Somebody in the
it's-
comments tell me.
Yeah, no,
Is
it's
it
not
still
there
there?
for me.
Might be your computer.
I
No?
can't see it. I can't see it, Vern. You look good to me, dude.
Okay.
All right,
I
maybe
can't
I'm just
see it.
frozen somehow.
I can't see it.
All right, that's just me. Cheers.
Maybe the guys in the audience, did you see it? Okay, anyways, let's do this here. So I'm hosting again, so I have rusty fingers here. So this is 3-Minute MonKeY Lizard. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is your place for lighthearted toy, TV, film, and video game fun. And if you heard the promo, we talk about TVs. So Sony, Samsung, just kidding. Anyways, so we got Salacious Rum and Bob up in the corner. You want to say hello?
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone in the chat. Thanks for coming. You guys are awesome.
We got Sean Solo 8.
hey, what's up, guys? Good to see everybody again. Thanks for coming in, and we definitely appreciate you, everybody.
Sean
All
is
right,
back.
looks like we lost the dude for a second. He'll pop back up. But I'm Vern at Oakhurst Studios. And I'm glad that everybody's showed up for the little chat session. And there he is. And we got a Dude's Nerdery.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Welcome.
So welcome, everybody. Let's check out the chat. Oh, Scuba Pete's in the audience. Hey, Scuba.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, Scuba. Hey,
Nice.
Scuba.
And then
We've got Darth Mark in the place, the Godfather
What?
himself,
wow.
and Shabby's just showed up. Evening, ladies,
Nice.
and MonKeY Lizard.
So the other day they had me on for about 5 minutes. It was my birthday, so
Yeah,
they sent me
I
a
saw
link
that.
and let
That
me
was
come
great.
on. That
Did
was
they
super
sing happy
nice.
birthday to you?
No, but everybody said I look like Jude.
You kept your birthday quiet, though, didn't you? You didn't even tell us
I-
until the day. So, well,
I
happy
do
birthday!
usually. Thank you.
Did you have a good
I-
day? Did you have a good day?
It was actually. And so when we get to what do we get this week, I'll show you kind of what I got for my birthday. But I usually don't say anything until it's like past a few days. That way, like nobody has to worry about it and stuff like that. But I think I was like kind of getting myself in the mood that day, right? So just as a reminder, we are also available on podcast. So we're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and Breaker.
Sure we are. For sure we are.
Yeah. So let's see. Everybody is. Oh, look! I got more birthday.
Apprentice
Wishes,
Ewok.
yeah. Aw.
Good on you, Brandon.
Not like me. Blue. Mark's is on the 24th.
Oh well,
You know,
Mark has been signposting his birthday for the last 2 months. So
Yeah,
everybody in the
prepping
whole
everyone.
everyone in the whole YouTube community knows when Darth Mark's birthday is. So
right. Yeah. So see, this is what happens when you talk about a birthday like that. Even the chat will fill up, and then there's like a lot of pressure to like talk about, oh, well, what'd you do and stuff like. Well, guess what? I stayed home and kept my distance. Just kidding. Oh, look. So Mark wants us to send him stuff.
there we go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There we go. We got Josh Wallen. Josh Wallen in the chat. How's it going, Josh?
Nice.
What's up, Josh? Thanks for hanging out, man. Guys, are you watching his display board, by the way, on Twitter?
Oh, yeah. It looks awesome.
Thing is awesome, man. It's just so clean and crisp with the lights. Josh, man, you're killing it, man. I love seeing the updates.
Yeah, for sure. It's a dope. There's some cool dudes in our chats. Mr. Josh Anderson is now on Twitter. For those that aren't following him, get involved. He's the funniest dude ever, and he's been on quite a lot of my game streams. So I want to give a big up to Mr. Josh.
Nice. Oh,
Hello,
and
Josh. Hey, what's up? Dave is here, and Shabby. What's up, guys?
So
I'm about
last
to
week
jump
we
in the
were
chat
talking
to
about
see what's going on.
the 3D printed rum,
Oh,
and I
Oh,
ran
come on.
out of ink. I mean,
Can you go? Can you go solo? Can we see this? Can you go solo
Yeah.
screen? We want to see
So
this.
Josh sent me the link for the file. I started printing them out.
Oh my word!
I didn't clean it up
wow.
that well just because the head didn't come out, but this is what it looks like off the printer on mine. And then you break off all the supports. And unfortunately, I ran out of filament up when I got to the top of the head. I didn't know it till I think it took like 27 hours, actually.
Oh my
Wow.
God, 27 hours?
Wow!
Because I had both of them going at the same time.
Holy cow! So if you just did one, how long would that take?
Probably half the time because it would just work on. It would just be printing the one.
Or just
But it
do,
would
okay,
go-
so it's smaller
Yeah.
surface. Yeah,
Yeah,
got it.
but because it's traveling back and forth between the two, because it builds it layer by layer. And then I did I usually do a 90% infill just because I want it to be pretty stable. And then because of the supports, right? I think I could have left it more hollow. It might have taken less time, but I'm still really new at it. So
Well, you know you've gone down a road now with these 3D
yes.
printed crumbs.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of requests coming in once that's perfected. The MonKeY Lizard army is going to want some supplementing there. Vern, that's awesome though.
Yeah. Well, I did show off these, right? I made these like oil drums. You've
Yeah.
probably seen them in the background of the video.
They're cool.
And then I made these little cases. I just haven't painted them. And they look pretty good. I mean, they're going to be good background set pieces for pictures and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Josh says that's kind of what you look like in the morning. Yeah, for sure, for sure. We've got a vintage Toy Rush in the house, and I want to say a big up to our Dave. If anyone hasn't watched his latest relaxation video,
awesome.
Get involved.
So
I'm calling for now, and I want everyone to join this campaign. I want to see a vintage Toy Rush ASMR channel with Dave playing with his toys, the sweet sounds of relaxation. And I want to see him wearing the German bodybuilder apron that I got him for his Secret Santa when he films those videos. So, anyone else wants that in the chat? Please say yes in the chat for those that want to see that.
And
right.
it was so nice this morning. I had a stressful work day. I knew it was coming, and so this morning I just grabbed a protein cookie and some chai tea, and I turned on YouTube because sometimes I'll have it in the background and stuff. And I saw that and I watched it, and I just sat there and zenned out right before my crazy day started. So Dave, like you did me a great service today, man. That, like, not only was that cool to see, but it was so calming, and I needed that today. So thanks, dude, man. That was outstanding.
Chris agrees. Red Ranger Chris, he's saying yes.
Yeah.
So I think there's some mileage on this one.
There you go. No, thank
You're
you for
welcome,
the
Dave.
video.
Thanks for hanging out, man. We appreciate you hanging out.
All right, so let's move on to toy fun, shall we?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Toy
So who wants to go first?
I can go. I always
All right.
wait. I'll go. So
right.
nothing new came in the mail yet. I did have 2 successful pre-orders this week. Cal Kestis came through, and it's just so cool because we were talking about it a week earlier with no idea that was coming, and you have all those new accessories. Super excited about him, especially the double-bladed green lightsaber. As I'm a big green lightsaber guy. And then pre-ordered Silver Surfer as well. So he will be here tomorrow. So I am going to unbox him tomorrow. And I know, a lot of other people have done a video, but I'm so excited. I'm just going to do a video for me for fun. And I did, if you guys will indulge me, I did open 5 Empire Strikes Back figures this week because if you guys remember, that's the display behind me. I knocked everything over. And so I'm rebuilding the whole Empire Strikes Back display. But now I have Admiral Piet, Lando. I'm going to put these down here. Forlam Zuckuss, Zuckuss Forlam.
Nice.
And then here's the other Zuckuss Forlam, Forlam Zuckuss. And then we got this dude right here. And so one of the things I think I'm going to do in the back is I'm going to build the bounty hunter scene from the Executor. And just have them all lined up in the back like that. The only bounty hunter I'm missing from that scene now is Dengar. So, but I had a lot of fun the other last night unboxing these. So that was my toy fun this week.
Nice.
Okay. Sweet.
Sean, you want to go?
Oh, I was just going to say one thing. Okay, so, dude, check out that little communicator he has from Cloud City.
Oh, that's
Isn't that a neat touch? Isn't that a cool touch? Yeah, man. It's when they throw little accessories like that in there, you know what I mean? It just adds display because how many dudes or dudettes do we need with blasters, right? So I can have him pose with this instead of a blaster. So just wanted to share that with you guys.
Which one does that come packed in with? Is it the red and
red and black? Yeah, this was red and black. Yeah, I got it on sale for $7. So
that's you can't beat that price.
No, dude, and dude, honestly, you can't have an Empire Strikes Back display without Lando. I mean, cannot have it. The obviously the face sculpt on this leaves a little be desired. The cape is super cool, and I love like how it it's super sparkly on it's like a gold sparkle on the inside, and it contrasts real well. But just it's such a big heavy rubber, it can only just kind of sit on his shoulder, so it really limits what you can do with him. But it's still it's still Lando, man. He's still cool. Super cool.
Well, it's supposed to be Lando. I don't know whose face that is, but
no. But it's like when you see him in there, like that's Lando. You know what I mean? Yeah, you totally.
Oh, absolutely.
But the bounty hunters are fantastic, man. Like IG and Forlam Zuckuss, man. These they're so cool, so cool. I think I might be most excited just to have that bounty hunter row together. And isn't it amazing? Like, so if you think about that scene, it was less than a minute long. And these are some of the most like sought after, expensive, like loved. So think of how like the design, the guy, when they drew and conceived those figures and designed the scene to have a minute of screen time and this much impact, man, 40 years later, where we're still geeking out about them. That's incredible.
And there's some nice little sound effects in that scene. So you hear Bosk like, and you hear, I think you hear a bit of Boba's electronics going on, and there's a few clinky clanks and a few little sound effects in that scene. I always love that Lando figure.
Yeah, it's just half the IG unit standing there. Supposedly,
it was like to the floor or something. Yeah. Well, in Vader's line, no disintegrations this time.
Yes.
I mean, come on, dude. It's so cool.
And I think that's what I think gave the Mandalorian like a lot of push was you finally got to see an IG unit in its full glory, right? I mean, all these years later, and you finally get to see it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
See, again, that's where you don't need to be clever and try to circumvent expectations to have a good story and bring people joy, right? Combine them together. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That Lando figure that you've got though from the black and red Black Series box, I bought that on the 40th Empire card off Amazon. Got it on quite a cheap deal, and then my buzzer went. So the Amazon guy was like at the door. And I just got to the door, and he obviously was impatient, and he'd folded. It was in one of those really small cards. He folded it in half and was trying to shove it through the letterbox. And I opened the door just as he was doing it. I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry." And so I opened it in front of him and showed him. I was like, "Look what you've done." He's like,
Look what you've done.
I know. I was absolutely mortified.
Look what you've done.
I know. I was like, "You can send it back if you want." Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I really wanted to get one. I could never
have
find
the
one.
Lando card too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
guys couldn't find one? Hold on. You couldn't find
I
Lando?
waited till he went on clearance, and then I missed it, and we bought them all up. But
Ross. Ross bought them.
Yeah.
One other interesting thing, if you guys saw the video I did about my favorite Imperial figures, I didn't have Piet yet, and I got a lot of feedback. I should get him, and they were right. But one thing that's crazy is if I take the hat off, trying to get it to focus on him. If I take the hat off, I don't know who that is. And as soon as I put the hat on, it's totally Admiral Piet. It's crazy how that works.
Oh wow!
It does not look like him unless you put the hat on. So it's some kind of optical illusion. Great figure though. Great figure. I'm so happy with him.
Yeah, do you know I should have denied delivery, Brandon? I don't know. I'm such a sucker. And I was just like, I just so wanted the figure. I am still traumatized from this whole event. And I was like, all right, well, I want the figure. I can't be bothered to send it back, so I'm just going to keep it. So it'll be an opener, I think.
Nice. All right, who wants to go next? Sean?
Yeah, I'll go because I got everything sitting here. But the first thing was from Walmart, and it was sent in a bubble envelope. You can probably guess. Ooh. But yeah, I got an amazing Flame Trooper, which is pretty sweet. But you can't really see the card. But yeah, it was in a bubble envelope, and it's all bent. And inbox collector wouldn't be very happy. But I'm going to open that, and I will review it eventually. And then finally, got me a battle droid. I'm a big vintage collection collector, and I do open all these too. And of course, I had to get Padawan Annie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, what a beautiful card,
Yeah.
It's
that's fantastic. Awesome.
I want that.
I just can't wait to pose him, to be honest with you. That's going to be my favorite one to open. And of course...
Does he like sand?
No, he hates it, man. But check this out. Wow, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
But he came really quick, man, and you can see Thor's hammer in there, right there. But that's why this guy is so expensive. But if you look at the face mold and the face paint, I don't think that looks very good, man. But oh well, I'll be opening him. But now all I need is a good Iron Man. And then I got another Entertainment Earth pre-order. I watched whose video was it they did the other week? But they did a really beautiful high definition.
Oh, you got the Gamorrean Guard.
Yeah.
Was that Universal Collector?
Yeah, Universal Collector. What a great review he did on that, and it made me even more excited to open him. And then this, the last one I got was actually a gift from a customer of mine. He came in, and I showed him. He was wearing like all kinds of Marvel stuff, and he had a mask on, and it was Venom with the tongue coming out. And I showed him. I was like, man, I'm a collector too. And I showed him my YouTube channel, and he came in a couple of days later, and he gave me this, man. He said he got it from San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah, and I don't have
the Sith Trooper.
No way, dude.
San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Sith Trooper. And
all the sides.
And it comes with a whole bunch of weapons.
Yeah,
he gave me that for free. And he thanked me,
so cool, dude.
Awesome. Are you going to take him out of that? Are you going to take him out of that? Sure.
You know what? I am, only because I don't have any Sith Troopers, and I would love one, and I never did pull the trigger on one. But what an epic gift. I was so thankful. But that's my week. It was an expensive one. Oh, and I pre-ordered Silver Surfer too. In a heartbeat, instantly. So I can't wait to get him. Oh, also,
And
wait,
he comes with Mjolnir, by the way. So if you have an end game cap that isn't worthy cap, you could just pull Mjolnir out of Silver Surfer. Look at you. Oh.
But I also got her. And nobody's watched it. The video's got like 70 views.
I watched it.
Really?
I watched
it twice.
I appreciate it.
I've pre-ordered her.
Look at this dog. This is it's got head articulation. It's pretty damn sweet, man. But why can't
can't
Star
wait for
Wars
mine.
get accessories like that?
What is the stand that you got her flying on?
That's the Hasbro stand. The Nerdery has a really good review on these. You can get 3 of them for $15 on Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
But they're epic stands. I got these with the Black Widow. You can probably get her on discount. You get a great figure with lots of accessories. Like I'll show you the accessories. I got a bunch of them down here. But they come with these big explosions too. So
they're really
cool. Yeah.
That's true. I did get another Black Widow for like $14. And
yeah,
just
that's
for
where
the
I got
stand.
my second one. Just for the stand. In fact, look, see, I ain't even took her out. She's in there, but I left the stand. Took the stand out.
Nice.
But I'll probably give that away to my daughter or something.
Nice. Hey, Verd, I saw. Was it Apprentice Ewok had a comment or question about Marvel Legends? It
he was
scrolled
saying
up.
He was considering getting some Marvel Legends like Spider-Man from the animated series because that's what he grew up with. Yeah.
Dude, do it. Those retro cards are fantastic. So the figures are worth collecting if you open the retro cards. But if you want to just, how I have my Black Series cards behind me, those are so posable here. In fact, so mine are these are not all of them because I haven't done anything with them yet. But you could see how cool they all look together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they look pretty spectacular.
Yeah, man. Hey, spectacular. Yeah, play on words. Yeah, dude. But highly recommend grabbing those. And to me, that is probably, I would say, arguably the best Spider-Man figure you can get. Is that Spidey, the paint job, the articulation, the scale of it, and and then that wave, man, Kingpin, Electro, Mysterio, and Box. I mean, it's they nailed that wave, man. You could tell when the people who worked on it really love the source material.
Yeah. Oh, you got Josh Anderson got the entire Spider-Verse wave at the store.
Nice. Good on you, man.
Pretty cool.
Excellent wave.
It's a great wave. Great wave. I think my Spideyverse is up to 60 videos. So Sean, you're beating me with Firestar at 70. So
you guys are funny.
It's funny.
No one watches Marvel videos except for some of the larger channels, which is okay because who cares? It's just I have fun making it.
The shorts do well though, don't they? The Spidey and the Hulk shorts do well. So
the Hulk, especially.
Yeah.
Well, that's because nobody
between Vern and I, we have 2,060,000 views.
That's hilarious.
But,
so Salacious, what'd you get? Oh, sorry, Sean.
Well, I was just saying on the whole Marvel and views thing, but the whole idea I'm trying, at least that's why I haven't did the whole wave in one video, is because you need as much searchable videos as possible so you can get noticed when it comes to Marvel. So
that makes sense.
But anyway, let's carry on.
I just it was just love. That wave was so good, and I just wanted to open them all up and play with them.
Yeah.
I was definitely just wanted to play with those toys.
Because I've got 3 more I've got to open, and I want to do videos for them. And it's like, I know, like you said, I'm going to get the 60 views abuse. So, well.
But as long as it's intellectually fun, and I had fun opening them and playing with them, like to me, just the creating of the video, the planning of the video, right, all that, and then the people that watch it interacting, it's like having a friend over and just playing with your toys and sharing the happiness with them. So and there was some really nice comment, like Kat and her son watched it and her son loved it, and dude, that was the best comment, man. It was so cool that he enjoyed watching it.
Yeah,
I know, but he's a little kid. Like little kids don't think old guys are cool, so it's like I got some street cred now. My daughter just makes fun of me. My 12-year-old,
my family
relentlessly.
Won't watch my videos.
No,
my mom watches my videos. That's it.
That's so cool. Yeah, my 12-year-old told me my TikToks are the worst TikToks I've ever seen, and she would report. And if she was allowed on social media, she would report me.
That's hilarious.
Thanks, Lil.
I almost agree with Josh here, where he's saying shorts are really only anything you can watch in order to keep up. with all the live streams. Yesterday, I opened up my YouTube app and everybody had a blue dot. I was like, what?
I don't even know how that blue dot works.
No way.
You know, on the app when it shows somebody put something new and there's like a blue dot on it seemed like everybody had like a blue dot. I was like, oh man, okay, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Well, Josh is right. I mean, I don't have the time to do all these review videos, so that's the only reason I do the shorts. It's just time. But you're right. There's a lot of content out at the moment. Now, Salacious is pickups. You won't be surprised to know, are random as always. So let's take you on a little trip of what we've picked up. So here's the first thing. How about that little beauty? Check out that one.
Check out. Put that on a. Are you gonna put that on a jean jacket?
Yeah, check out that puppy. Whoa. Yeah, so I just collect anything that I can find MonKeY Lizard wise, and that came over from Argentina. So nice. that was an interesting one. Yeah,
that's a nice Salacious head patch.
It is, and the postage cost more than the patch. But what a little ripper. What a little golden throat charmer he is. And then there's a guy on Etsy selling these, which I thought were awesome. So these are, like the backdrop displays for your vintage figures. So this will go on a stand behind my vintage Jabba. And Salacious, it's the only one I've seen where you get a little Salacious backdrop. He's always omitted. He's never on the card backs. Never gets a display. And this is the only one I've seen where you get a Jabba backdrop and a little Crumb backdrop. So I've got to have that. So once the lizard lair gets set up properly, that'll go nicely behind the vintage Jabba. And I've mentioned these guys before. They don't like me. So I don't know why I keep buying their stuff. But the Imperial Senate is a podcast. And I keep buying their merch because they put Salacious stuff on it. But whenever I message them with pictures of Salacious saying, do you want to be my friend? They always ignore me. So I don't know why. I don't know. I've never done anything wrong to them. But I keep buying their merch because, it's got MonKeY Lizard on it. So I'm going to be streaming Game of Thrones soon. I'm streaming Batman, The Enemy Within at the moment, which is awesome. And I was going to start streaming Game of Thrones the other night. I thought I downloaded it, but I actually hadn't. And you can no longer download this game. You can only play it by getting the game. So those that are interested in following me on the Game of Thrones journey, hopefully there will be some swordiness and there may be the odd orgy or two. There'll definitely be some brutality. So come along with me on that journey. It's bound to be a lot of fun. And then figure-wise, okay, we'll start with this. This is a bit random, I know, because it's not a new one. I already have... Oh, let me pull it down. I already have this figure in the... And let's just turn the light down a little bit. There we go. So I already have Zuckuss in the exclusive 2-pack. They did a 2-pack where he's on card with Forlom in a weird box. So I already had this figure, but I noticed he was on sale on Amazon for £11. So I ordered him yesterday, and he came today. Strange that he doesn't have a number. I don't quite know why. So that's a bit odd.
He's exclusive.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a store exclusive or something like that.
He was a GameStop exclusive.
Oh, okay. So I've got him on card, so now I've got a a boxed one. So I think eventually I will take the boxed ones out of the boxes because you can always put them back in, can't you? Yeah. So I got him. I know this is a new figure, so I know I showed one of these off a couple of weeks ago. This is actually a different one. So this came over from America. It's another custom. I can't remember who makes these, but this one, the detail on the card is a little bit better.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah. So whenever I see them, and if I haven't got them, I mean, it wasn't expensive. I think it was like 20 quid. Again, I think the shipping and the tax was more than the figure. The back's a little bit blurry, but it's not bad. And I posted it on Instagram, and it's amazing how many people collectors will message you to say, where did you get that from? I don't remember that being released. It's like, no, this was never released. This is definitely a custom. But Salacious has to have his own car back, doesn't he? And I noticed the vintage collection one that only came out in San Diego in a huge Death Star set. They're so hard to get. I noticed Bosk Bounty got one the other day, and there's a couple on eBay at the moment. Do you know they're going for over £400? The vintage collection Crumb on card, £400 to get one. So that's one that's still on my list. And then you guys were getting all wamped out last week, weren't you? And
never.
I love one.
Never.
And I'm easily influenced, as you all know. If you run and jump into a lake, I will follow you. That's just the way it is, I'm afraid. Don't want to be left out. Monkey lizards don't want to be left out. Don't want to be always want to be the center of attention. Can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah. Dude showing off his Wampa.
There we go.
No, we're Wampa buddies now.
Wampa.
Yeah, I've got the 3.75 inch Wampa. I wish I had the big one.
You go.
Beauty.
Yeah. So I have got a couple of Wampas. I've also got the vintage one. I think I've got one of the Power of the Force ones or something like that. But actually, my favorite one, I've not taken this one out yet, but there's a customizer called a bootlegger called Barbarian Rage. He's an absolute legend. You can follow him on Instagram, and he was doing custom molded vintage Wampas ages ago, and I've got a bright pink translucent Wampa that is awesome. But this one looks cool, and I love these. The foil packaging is awesome. A nightmare to record. Like you can't film it at all because you can't see anything. But very nice packaging, and it wasn't that expensive on Amazon, so I had to do it. Now this one's going to be controversial. This one is going to be you either love this or you hate it. Now I bought the Darth Vader one when it came out, and the reason I did, it came out in the UK on Amazon, and I think it was $89.99. But Amazon made a mistake when they released it, and on the Amazon website they were selling it for $39.99. They corrected it a day later, so I got it for 40 quid the day it came out, and then this one came out a lot later and took a lot of criticism because of the face mold. But I noticed it went on Amazon. They'd reduced it on Amazon last week down to £40, so I bought it. It's just so I've got the set.
Pockets. People don't like how the pockets. It's very plastic looking, and you're paying $80 for a figure. But I still want it really bad. I have Vader too. But I think that looks so sweet.
Yeah, I think £80 for both of them, bargain. £40 each. That to me is worth it. £80 each is too much. But no. So I've got the set now, and I think the face mold in the figure looks better than on the packaging. On the packaging, it looks really dodgy, but actually live close up, the mold is nowhere near as bad.
Solid.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these hands, though. I don't know why I need 5 sets of hands. I mean, Salacious is going to eat those, or they'll go missing. I mean, and I've got a spare head, so I know Vern, you like heads. If you want a head, if you want to put if you want to put that on a Hulk, by all means, we could have a Luke Hulk smash up. You're welcome to it. But yeah, so that is the extent of my pickups this week.
Nice pickups. So I always like to ask this question: if you could only keep one thing that you grabbed this week, what would it be? The patch? You're going to go with the patch?
Oh, it's almost a perfect match there.
Look at that.
Size-wise.
What part of the jean jacket is the Salacious patch going on? Nice. Is that like an arm? Is that over the heart? The chest area?
Right. Well, here's a little little insider thing. Somebody is knitting little Salacious a little top. So because so there's going to be a little Salacious side top coming, and I think that might go on the back.
Wonderful. That's cool.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. So we did get Everything Nerd Reviews is in the house too.
Awesome.
While you were
Any comments we missed in chat row there?
Looks like Shabby's ordering everybody cosmopolitans.
Perfect.
Shotgun.
And it's just so you know, they want to finish off with some more Selena before you moved on to Game of Thrones on your gaming.
Can I just say it's awesome having the group along for these live stream these gaming streams, but they are demanding of action, and I had to work really hard to get Batman some nookie with Selena Kyle. I did it in the end. I got there. I did it for the boys. So sorry.
So the hyper reels are cool, but too small. Should have been 10 inches at least.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. And then I guess you need a sweater, Salacious, for the cold temperatures.
Damn right I do. Damn right I do. I don't wear any clothes.
Nice. All right. Let's see. So it was my birthday. And let's see if I can share this thing. Share screen. I don't know how to do it. Anyways, I just tell you, so I did get this throw blanket. It was like a Star Wars thing. Everybody knows my family that I'm into Star Wars or whatever. But I just wanted to show these off. These are from my grandkids. They made me a couple of cards. And the artwork is always Star Wars related, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
That is incredible.
so these are my cherished collectibles now. I got this one. Of course, it's BB-8 floating in space.
The best
And
part.
then, of course,
What? That's talent.
yeah, more
That's
Baby
awesome.
Yoda. Yeah. So, and then as a surprise, I got
Ooh.
Viper,
Ooh.
which is pretty cool because it was they got it off eBay, I guess, but he has all his weapons. This is the 2005 release, so I think it's pretty cool because it's in really good condition. Didn't come on the card or anything, but this is really cool because I have the original one, I have this one now, and then I have the classified.
Sweet.
And
They don't do those cutaways anymore, do they? With toys, do you remember you always used to be able to cut out a card, or there you go.
Right.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, look how clean that is. I mean, it looks really good.
Nice. It's a nice design.
And then I did get another online auction lot solely for
Indie.
Jones. And this is going to be a short that I'm working on. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to release it when it's done. But then because of all the controversy, I went on Walmart yesterday and I picked up the carbonized version.
Yeah, that's funny.
Just
I got that
in
as a Christmas
anticipation.
gift from my daughter.
Yeah.
It's
I
an incredible card.
Yes.
I got it solely in anticipation of there weren't going to be any more figures.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
a good investment.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
I love those cards. I love those carbonized cards.
Yeah, they're
I'm a
just
sucker
silly
for those.
price, though. They're like $19 for
yeah, it was
vintage
a little bit more
collection
expensive.
size.
So here's the funny part about this Walmart thing, right? It was like I went on there yesterday and it was I was supposed to receive it today. So it was like just like that Mandalorian when it came out, it was like you were going to get it the next day. I couldn't believe how they're working that out where you can buy it one day and have it at your house the next day. If I go on the Walmart app, it says it's delayed. But today around 8 o'clock in the morning, a bag came over my fence and it was in my yard.
That's odd.
And and the app still says it's delayed.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Dude,
what would
maybe
happen if
you
I
got
tried to
another one on the
cancel.
way.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Walmart did that to me. They told me my my Mall DeLorean was canceled, and then it showed up the next morning, and then I got a thing saying your order shipped, and then they sent me a second one. So all the things that they've ever gummed up, I was like, the gods of toys have
live with that.
show me kindness today. Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't sure, like, is that what's going to happen or what's the deal? So, I mean, I just took it. I mean, it is what it is. I just got it just because I figured I saw that thing on Yak Face where the only new figure that they were going to release was going to be that retro version 1, and that they weren't going to re-release the 6 inches. I'm not worried about it because I have one, and I have one of the carbonized versions that I don't really collect the vintage. I have picked some up because they kind of look cool, especially on the cards. And I decided that I should just get this before it was going to be unavailable and like $100 on eBay or something. So that's it for me on that.
Nice. Apprentice Ewok just said he can't find the retro Spidey, but he can find a bunch of villains. Keep looking, man. They kind of cycle in and out with those retro cards. Overall, I think they've had pretty good stock of them. So don't give up on that one. You'll find them.
I walked into GameStop the other day, and there were a whole bunch of Spider-Man retro figures on the pegs, like in one of the GameStops in town, and it seemed like they had just loaded them up. It was the strangest thing.
Dude, with GameStop's inventory rotates daily online, and I only know that just because I've checked. So, but like if you just type in Black Series on the search bar or Marvel Legends on the search bar, the first things that come up are what's in stock, and literally every day it's stuff pops in, stuff pops out. But I've gotten figures I didn't think I could find on there. They were just in, like the Black Cat one. I couldn't find her, and then one day I looked and she was there. I bought her, and then she was gone. So I'll look on GameStop, and then Big Bad Toy Store. Some of those channels are good. Right. You might have to pay $22 for it, but it's totally reasonable, and they always ship well too.
So we do have a question about the Cara Dune. Does anybody want to go down that road? It's was she actually fired, or?
Let's be happy.
Official.
That's no controversy here, man.
She's making a TV show with Ben Shapiro, and she's producing a movie starring and for the Daily Wire.
Yeah, I did read that today. So good.
That's her new gig. So it's official.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. She's no longer with it. The thing I read was that
why cancel the character though? I think it has to do with the face print technology. Maybe they're just going to change the face on the action figure and then re-release it that way. Because
once they leave, they lose the license.
Because if you guys look at my replies, I posted on somebody. Yeah,
I don't know.
But
Terry Fisher made a joke that like
she's not a role model for little girls, but she's definitely a role model because people don't see her as Gina Carano. Because my daughter drew a picture of Cara Dune and she posted it on Instagram, and Gina Carano shared it on her page, and I posted that because somebody put a picture of if you search Princess Leia, it shows little girls dressed as Princess Leia, but you can't find anybody dressed up as Cara Dune. And I said, well, that's wrong, and I posted it, and I got attacked, but then I got praised in there, which is really cool. And people said I put them in their place because I was telling them that basically she is a role model for little girls. If you can separate the two, and there's no need to cancel the character. It's a shame if they do cancel the character over the actor in real life.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the character was a good character. It's part of the storyline, right? I mean, what are you going to do? Pretend like the character never existed? That's kind of impossible at this point.
Yeah. Terrible.
Which is a good segue into a plug. And remember everybody, we're on podcast. Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, and Breaker.
And can I just say on that, Vern? Obviously, we are. Is this our 5th or 6th episode?
6.
So we're still a little bit rusty. We're still working out a few kinks. We're working out some sound segments and some video intros. We will polish things up as we get more experienced. But to help out the free men and a monkey lizard, I'm sure you've all got mobile phones. You've all got Apple phones or Android phones. I'm sure you've all got podcasting apps. Do us a favor. Subscribe to us if you're an Apple user, go and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. And if you wouldn't mind giving us a review, a 5-star review would be amazing, but giving us a review.
Be specific, Salacious. Be specific.
Well, I think we've got to be worthy of a 5-star review. But anyway, I actually have given ourselves a 5-star review already. I was the first on the board. I think, why not? Bit of self-promotion, but actually it helps you. Basically, the more reviews and the more stars you get, it pushes you up the charts. So if you can help us with that would be amazing. If you're not an Apple person and you're a Spotify person, search Free Men and a Monkey Lizard and subscribe to us on there. And if you're a Google person, we're on Google podcast as well. So please do that. Even if you're not going to listen to us audio because you're going to watch us by video, it helps us out anyway. You're doing us a favor, and we would all very much appreciate it. So that would be awesome if you could.
Thank
please. Shameless plug. Sorry, Vern.
Yeah.
That's all right. Sean looks like he gets some support there from Shabby on your statement earlier. And we got God and Guns showing up. Doesn't know what we are, but he likes it.
Neither do we, man. Neither do we. We're figuring it out. So
Hey, how
guys,
about
we
Josh
got,
Whalen saying Neca Frankenstein? Anybody know anything about Neca Frankenstein?
I do not.
Oh, no. No, but I saw that they, it was at Neca that came out with the Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's been
I've seen
popping up in
that.
all the pictures.
Yeah, that was epic.
Yeah, that thing looks cool. So, like, if they do a whole monster wave, that would be really cool in a way.
Yeah, who else could they do that? You said the Swamp Thing, and then obviously Frankenstein, maybe some werewolf of some type or something.
Yeah,
vampire,
the Wolfman,
werewolf, Dracula.
You could potentially
Mummy.
do the Invisible Man, right? Where
That'd be
Yeah.
clear
With the
head,
hat
it's
and the
half wrapped.
glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah, that could be kind of cool. Happy Meal, just get the 25th anniversary Pokemon cards if anybody's collecting Pokemon.
Good man,
my
I do
daughter's
things like
got
that.
some. I don't know if they're
Nice.
valuable. Am I looking for like certain ones, or does anybody know?
Shinies.
We got about 10 of them in the house.
Anything that's shiny, Sean. If it's
Okay.
shiny.
Have you seen these videos of people waiting like at Target for like cards
No.
on like TikTok and stuff, where people are like showing like
Oh,
50 people waiting in line because
Yep.
they're getting like some sort of cards and they're
hmm
reselling them, I guess.
Yeah, I noticed that there's TikTok resellers and they're bragging about selling these cards and saying hunt this card down, and people are binge watching
Right.
these channels. So you're right. We're screwed
Tam Dong
unless
here.
they fill the pegs, like Mark says.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I want to know what what Happy Meal Brandon got. Good question. What did you get, Brandon?
Yes.
Double
The
cheeseburger?
nuggets?
Nuggets. Come on, let us know.
Oh yeah, that's true, because with the toys you should be able to drive up to the window and just buy the toy without getting a Happy Meal.
That's true.
But he's saying they won't sell the cards.
Having
That's all-
dogs, I know that well.
6 chicken nuggets.
Yes. So I can speak a little bit about what Jonathan's saying here on the fragility of NECA figures. I can't speak about the monster ones, but I do collect the alien NECA figures. And I know Off-World Adam, if you come across, he's got a YouTube channel now. He's been posting some videos of his NECA aliens. So I've got quite a few of them now. And they are amazing. The sculpts and the details are absolutely brilliant. But yes, they are fragile, and you do have a habit of coming home and finding the odd alien xenomorph leg hanging off.
Oh,
So they do come apart pretty easily, so you do have to be careful with them. Some of them have been known to literally have arms or legs fall off as soon as you take them out of the box. So it's a problem, but you kind of sacrifice you sacrifice it for the sculpts, which are incredible. I've got some of the I've got the Terminator v RoboCop one, which is dope. So it's NECA have some great licenses, and so if you're into Terminator, RoboCop, Alien, anything like that, then that's definitely the way to go. But yeah, quality is not the best, unfortunately.
I got that RoboCop 2 figure that was supposed to be a Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
And I was really disappointed.
All right.
Gosh. It turned out it was a like a 3 3/4 inch figure. I thought it was going to be like a little bit bigger. And I guess I didn't pay that much attention to the description when I ordered it. But the best part about it is it's like on a card.
Well, that's a Super 7 one, isn't it? That's a Super 7 reaction. The I think NECA's are like 12-inch normally. I might have that wrong, a 10 or 12-inch. But there's a guy on YouTube. I think his name is. Oh, I might have this wrong now. I might be massacring his name. I think it's Jimmy Hill. It's literally pure Predator and Alien NECA figures, and he's got an amazing collection. something like that. Jimmy Hill. Correct me if anyone knows. If anyone knows what it is in the chat, let me know. Sound off, but I'm pretty sure it's Jimmy Hill. He's a very cool Predator and Alien Neca collector.
Cool. Well, we got somebody in the chat, Tam Dong, and I was just curious. Hey, let us know where you're watching from. I'd really like to know.
Hey, welcome, man. Thanks for joining us and hanging out, giving us a shot. We appreciate it.
Okay,
so guys, I think we wanted to try WandaVision in about 10 minutes, right? With spoilers. Is that the plan? So would you guys mind, since we're going to do a surprise unboxing later, can I show my 3 candidates and see what chat thinks? Which one we should do tonight? All right. So first up is the Invincible Iron Man from the recent comic book run, where he comes back as like an AI version of himself. So it has a sword, it has 2 blast effects, and it has 4 different hands. This is a really cool figure and a great comic run, by the way. If you have not read it
kind
yet.
of looks samurai-ish.
Yeah,
Cyborg-ish.
It's a really, really cool run. So I got this one.
Really cool.
We have a holdover from last week. Shatterstar. I'm still.
You get some votes.
You might be safe.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay on the list.
He's going to be in the box for a long time.
A long time.
It's like I'm just teasing myself. and then I'm going off the board here. Pirate Deadpool.
Oh, what's Pirate Deadpool?
Pirate Deadpool.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've had him for a while, and I've been wanting to open him. So those are my 3 nominees for my surprise unboxing night. So if you have any strong opinions in the comments, just if one you really wanted to see or you think I should open, let me know.
Is there a parrot? Does he come with a parrot?
He doesn't. He actually comes. So if you check, he comes with a cutlass, and then he's got like that old like swashbuckler pistol. I don't know what you would call it.
You know what would have been hilarious is if he came with like a Johnny Depp head.
Yeah,
that would have been really fun. That'd be really funny.
All right, so you're having a contest. Sean, what are you doing? Are you opening anything today?
Yeah. Well, I can only find 2. I had a few of them, so I'll just pick 2. We either got Clarence Jenner, so yeah, everybody loves her, don't they?
Jen's awesome.
And then the next vote was where did she go? I just dropped something. Damn it. Oh boy.
Technical difficulties. Right back.
Yeah. Well, what it is Baby Yoda fell over, man. Can you believe that? He just tipped over. But he didn't break, so super sturdy.
Oh, that's
super
nice.
Well,
I like it that you've got him there perched right next to you. Like next to each other. It's like it's very sweet.
Yeah.
Looks like you're getting quite a few votes for Pirate Deadpool, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Miss Marvel.
I'm watching Pirate Deadpool run away with
Miss
it.
Marvel. Hold on, guys.
All right.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, man. If the chat feels that strongly, man, I'll let the chat decide tonight. We'll go with the will of the people.
Right.
So,
this is the other one.
we'll give some guys time. Oh yeah, dude, that Miss Marvel's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sean, it's going to be Jen Urso or Miss Marvel.
What's going on with
Miss Marvel there?
What's going on with Miss Marvel's gate? It's quite wide. What's she doing?
Yeah. Well, dude, no.
There's something
look
underneath there.
Here's Sean. Sean, show her. So you see those big hands? If you put those big hands on there, you need that wide base. Otherwise, she's just going to topple.
She's probably in fighting stance.
Yeah.
Salacious is something like that game you're playing, okay? Where they keep showing below the waist on the shots.
Salacious sees bow-legged women everywhere he goes now after that.
Damn right he does.
Salacious, are you doing an unboxing?
I'm not. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Right. So I've not had. No. Unless you want, I can get the Wampa out. Anyone wants me to Wampa?
Dude. Yes, get that Wampa out.
Okay, I'm going to whop out the Wampa.
Awesome.
And I'm not going to do a contest, but I will open this up today because, of course, the show's on. I was going to do a video, but I really just want to get them out of the box. So,
dude, let's do it, guys. This is so great because we're all backed up on figures and time. And honestly, like last week, just opening it with you guys, it's just it wasn't. It's not that it's lonely, but it's lonely, right? And it just was cool opening the figure with you guys. It was like we're all playing with our toys together and sharing it, and I loved it, and I loved all the reaction from people in chat. So this is it's so cool just to share it with everyone. So thanks for your enthusiasm.
You sweet boy.
Jonathan Redmond saying, Sean, he's voting. Do you just keep yours in the box?
I know. I'm picking the bottom of the barrel, and Dude Snurgery's picking all these high-end, cool-looking figures.
That's right, man. I'm bringing the heat, Sean. I'm bringing the heat.
Oh yeah,
next week.
Darth Mark's got me in because I missed out on the black and red release of IG-11. So Darth Mark has kindly got that for me.
Nice.
Shipping that over. Nice. So yeah, toyality there from Darth Mark, absolute legend. Thank you, sir. I will do a little short video on that and give the old Blue Harvest a bit of promotion. Not that you need it, but thank you for that, sir. Really appreciate it.
So interesting comment from Prestis Ewok. I remember last time we shut off the audio so the plastic wouldn't be overwhelming, but he's saying keep it on. He wants to hear the plastic crack.
Okay.
All right. Sounds fine with me. So are we going to do this unboxing, or do we want to talk about, well, it's 4 minutes. We can start with TV movie fun and move from movies to TV into WandaVision. Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah,
sure.
We're going to try to shorten our time down rather than 2.5 hours.
I think we've just hyped everyone up for the toys, haven't we?
Darn it, yes. All right, so let's
move on. Yeah.
Move on. So we're doing the TV, right? TV movie fun?
Cool.
Okay, so I haven't really seen any new movies. Which one did I see? No, I think I told you guys about the HBO Max last week, right? The little thing. So I haven't really watched a new movie this week.
Nice.
And pretty much the only shows I've been watching are my standard sitcoms, and then of course WandaVision. I do like the show called Big Sky that's on. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I like those procedural type shows. It's there's like some kidnapping ring or whatever, and I don't even know what state it is, Montana or something, and a couple of private investigators. There's a state trooper who's involved or whatever, so it's kind of cool. It's a it's just a fun watch. Like it spends some time, and that's what I watched. So nothing exciting.
Man, so, I am knee deep in the Expanse. I'm halfway through. I am halfway through season 2 now.
Oh my god, dude!
I have absolutely smashed it. I mean,
dude,
I'm
so happy.
Yeah, I mean, I look like a wreck. It's killing me, but it's absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
So yeah, can't believe I didn't watch it first time round. But yeah, it's expansive. There's factions, there's world building, there's grit, there's drama, there is gravity less lovemaking, which zero gravity lovemaking. It's scant. It's scant.
We got a MonKeY lizard in heat, man.
It's there.
Spray him with a bottle of water.
100%. And there's spaceships that fire on each other, and Mars Commando Marines. So what's not to love? What's not to love?
I love the realism and groundedness of it too. You know what I mean? That like the anti-gravity is the magnetic part of the boot, or it's the centrifugal force, right?
Yes.
There's no like Star Wars and Star Trek. It's fantastical how all the science works in a sense. Where seems like this is where we will be at some point. You travel out to the outer belt. Or even to Mars takes like a couple weeks, and then to months and stuff. So it's not, there's no warp or anything like that. And the other thing I think it's really interesting about the show is there's really no bad guys, because you can really empathize with each faction's point of view. And I really, they kind of shade, right? I mean, there are a couple bad guys, I think, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like I understand the Belters, I understand Mars, and if anyone's the jerks, it's Earth.
Yes.
So yeah, man. And and where you're at, it actually gets better and better. from where
Yes.
you're at, if you can believe that, man. So I'm so thank you for giving it a shot, man. It makes me happy.
Vintage Dave has me crying now. I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was just laughing
I'll
at
just
Vintage
I'm
Dave's
not going to
comment.
read it
No, that's fine.
for the podcasters. You're going to have to
Yes.
wonder what was said.
But that's all I've been watching. I'm literally
Nice.
that and WandaVision is literally the only thing I've watched. So
It looks like there's a lot of Expanse fans out there. And
That's so cool.
Shabby did confirm that Big Sky's in Montana.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So Shabby has been watching Big Sky. Oh no, yeah, he's in Montana.
No, yeah, the show's set in Montana.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jonathan said Amos is up there with one of the best characters in sci-fi. Dude,
yes,
he is by far my favorite character on that show. And I would say if you look at a character development and arc, he is one of the best character arcs through the 6 seasons on that show of any character in sci-fi. He is by far my favorite character, man. Love that dude.
He's like the big brother you want, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He starts off with literally no empathy, but you're I think, I mean, only 2 seasons in, but you're already warming.
Dude.
You're already warming to him.
Dude, just wait. It's incredible. His journey is incredible, man. And season 6, they, you haven't gotten there yet, but season 6, they really dove into his backstory, and it makes you empathize with the character even more and understand why he started out the show where he was with no empathy and a loner, really with his only connection to what's her name? I'm blanking on her name. With what's her name? Oh my gosh, what's her name? Naomi.
I don't know. I'm in episode 3.
Yeah. So Naomi, right? That was his only, that was really his only human connection at that point. And it's amazing to see how far he's come.
But I love the fact that you've got Mars, you've got Earth, and then you've got the Belters, and I love the Belters, and I love the Belters' dialect and their accent. It's kind of like a future sort of Caribbean kind of accent.
Yep.
It's absolutely brilliant, and the tats and the culture. So they've really put a lot of. You can tell there's a lot of writing behind it. So I did know it is from a series of books. So I definitely at some point check out the books. I don't know how well the books went down, but you can tell there's good writing behind it. Anyway, enough on the Expanse. Sorry.
Oh, it's good, dude. It looks like we got quite a few people in chat who are Expanse fans. So that's awesome, man.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So for
else?
me, nothing exciting for me other than WandaVision, which I cannot wait to talk about. But I'm in my rewatch of Doctor Who first season with Eccleston, so watched a couple more episodes of that this week, and I love Doctor Who and always glad to rewatch it. So
cool. Anybody else?
Yeah, me. I've just been watching Spider-Man and Friends again, and
Nice.
I'm watching Spider-Man the animated series. I just can't get enough of it. I'm absorbing as much Spider-Man as I can right now. And then, of course, the new WandaVision, I think, is the best episode out of all of them yet. And I've been watching a lot of George Lucas interviews and just been studying more on how he thinks and why he, created what he did. I love watching George Lucas stuff. So, but until we're talking about WandaVision, that's where I've been.
All right. Off-World Adam's with us. Hey, welcome.
What's up, Mr. Adam?
Hey,
what's up, dude? What's up?
Oh.
What's up, bro?
So, Jonathan Redmond says the books are great. Each chapter is a single character's perspective. And then Scuba Pete says Amos rocks season 6. Yeah, he does, dude. the ending of season 6 with Amos, I love it. It was fantastic.
Nice. All right, so you promote or you plug that we were going to talk about WandaVision at
8:00, right? So WandaVision,
which is now, right?
Which is now 8 Eastern, yes.
Right. Because it's only 5 o'clock here, so we got to wait 3 more hours. I'm just kidding. Sean's like, nope.
Yeah.
Well, wait, Sean, because Sean missed band practice again, which we kind of love. We kind of love Sean's like the rock and roll member of the team, so he gets a pass, to be honest, from all of us. But in band's practice, the dude did tell us that he's got 10 pages of notes for WandaVision. So we're gonna hand over to the dude to give his synopsis.
Boy. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of build-up.
All right, so I'm gonna make you full screen.
Oh no! We don't. No. We don't need. But no, it's only 2 pages of notes.
Okay.
2 pages of notes.
I'll just hype it up.
Let's not be crazy here. All right. So, I like. All right. Let's just go through it chronologically, right? You have that '90s opening, which did that feel like Malcolm in the Middle to you guys?
I was wondering what it was from.
So I thought it was Rugrats at first.
I couldn't place it.
Interesting. So if you Google the opening for Malcolm in the Middle, is totally like that. And then the beginning was Speed and Wiccan talking to the camera. That was just how Malcolm in the Middle worked. Like stuff would happen, they'd make fun of the parents and then it'd flash to him and stuff.
And he kept talking directly to the audience too.
Yeah.
So that's from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah. So I thought there was a lot of that in there. And then the couch kind of reminded me of Roseanne. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it kind of had that couch with that blanket over it. So just, dude, there's so much going on. But like some really cool lines I thought was when Pietro asked her costume, she was like, "I'm a Sokovian fortune teller." Yeah. And I know that's a throwback to somewhere in the comics, but I can't remember what it was. But I thought that was like a really poignant line. And then when they were, the thing that I thought was interesting is like she got really whizzed out when Vision made alternate plans, right? Because she has everything planned how she wants it to be. And I'm
getting some feedback.
Yeah.
On when you talk, I get some feedback. I'm getting feedback. Is that just me?
I think it's minor. I think he's good.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I lost your place.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. I was on a roll. She wasn't happy, and then what I thought was interesting was with Pietro, and then. Like there's so many allusions to him either being Nightmare or Mephisto. Like when he did the jump scream at her, the comments,
his hairstyle,
his hair, dude. He referred to the kids as Hellspawn, right? Yes. And that's just right. I mean, that's right from straight out of the comic. So my theory is actually, I think I'm still with like the Hex is like it is an alternate reality, right? And then it's going to allow characters to portal in and out through that alternate reality. But I do think it's either a backdoor for Mephisto or Nightmare to get into our realm. And then obviously I think that's where it spills into the multiverse of madness there. The really cool thing, I love seeing Speed and Wiccan with their costumes and then their powers starting to show off. I thought that was really neat. And by the way, Jimmy Woo is a bad you-know-what, man. How cool is that? He didn't when he took out those guards.
Oh, yeah. That was
nice.
I thought that was really, really sweet. And then again, it's just showing more and more that like, I still don't think Wanda knows how it started. So I really still think it goes back to that deal with the devil theory, because when Vision tried to leave, right, you just saw him like get deatomized and pulled back into the Hex. And then as soon as his cape got snapped off, he died, right? So I think it is a deal with the devil that he can stay alive, but it has to be in the Hex. And then the Hex is like a form of torture on Earth. And it's like a backdoor, because all those people are in hell. Like they're literally being forced to play out TV shows. I mean, and then, you freeze to the lady who was glitched, sewing or she was hanging her sheets on the wire. Like you just saw the tear running down her face and stuff. And I thought that was super, super interesting. How they showed that. Let me see. I had a couple. Oh, dude, one of the best lines was when Pietro asked Wanda what happened to your accent. I thought that was awesome because she's had 5 accents already. Dude, all right. In every commercial that they've had on WandaVision, it's been something Hydra related, right? Or not Hydra. It kind of ties into Hydra, but it's tied into like an event from her past that's traumatic. What the heck was that Yo Mega Yogurt, man?
It's magic. It's magic. So it's Yo Magic. Yeah, so basically it was an advert to convince the boys to start using their magic, wasn't it? Because it was a little boy, and he couldn't open the pot of he couldn't open the yogurt pot of magic, and he died because he couldn't open it. So isn't it like propaganda to convince them to start developing their magic? And they did.
That's interesting.
Because after the advert, they'd started using their. They then started showing off their powers.
That is super. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but they also mentioned in the show how everything that goes in there becomes a reality, because that's why I think, her pants that were bulletproof, when she went in there with a bulletproof vest, she came out with those 70s clothes, and those clothes were actually bulletproof. And then, we know Pietro had those bullet holes that he saw with her briefly when they were sitting down in the town talking. And then they specifically said that, things that go in will actually change reality. So something is going to happen where somebody's going to go in there and it's going to open up a massive can of worms.
So I want to hit on what you just said, because I had that in my notes. So when she did the same thing she did with Vision, right, where she flashed to him and it was his corpse, but the corpse was still the X-Men Pietro's face, right? So the question is it Mephisto or Nightmare pretending to be Pietro? Was she able to almost, I guess, siphon Pietro's soul from the X-Men multiverse into the dead Pietro's body?
I think that's what it's going to turn out to be.
Or is it something totally different? What do you guys think?
I'm thinking that, it's like a rift where it's going to be brought him through like a multiverse type deal. And that's the way they're going to be able to segue with the X-Men. That's what I think.
So, so hang on to that thought, because I want to come back to that with Photon in a second. It's still kind of going through chronologically. So now let's talk about Hayward, right? They've gone out of their way to make him seem like a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
He is, but so is he a mystical bad guy, or is he kind of like a Hydra type bad? You know what I'm saying?
I think he's
Hydra.
I think he's just trying to isn't he trying to weaponize Vision?
Yes.
I think that's possibly.
And the fact that he's tracking them in there, right? And didn't share that info with anyone. I actually saw a theory, I can't remember what channel it was on, that they're using him to build Sentinels. And that's how they're going to introduce Sentinels into the MCU, which I actually thought was I thought that'd be a fantastic idea. I thought, that'd be a really neat way to bring them in, because the Sentinels are initially not designed for mutant tracking. They're designed for superhuman tracking. So it's more of like, I feel like Hayward hates superhumans the way people in the X-Men universe hate mutants. Does that make sense? He looks at them in like the same way. So I think the Sentinels are a response to that, if that's indeed what he's doing. So, all right. So we hit that. By the way, when Vision does his flight scene and he pans up over the town, did that not remind you of classic Superman, where he's just looking up and floating? To me, that just felt like Superman in that scene. Did you guys pick that up at all? Or
yeah, it felt Superman. It felt E.T. It felt Stranger Things. Like the small American, town, and then the military complex. The military camp. On the outside, it felt the whole thing feels very E.T. and Stranger Things. Yeah, definitely Superman vibes too.
Yeah. And so then, and then what's behind his last firewall? Because Darcy found that, and then she found what was in it, but obviously then, she wasn't able to reveal it. What do you guys have any theories on what was behind this firewall? Same with the chat. Do you guys have any theories in the chat?
So
there's a couple of comments. Yeah, there's a couple of good theories. Sorry, Vern.
Yeah,
Darth Mark had an interesting one about each ad being an Infinity Stone. Sorry, Vern.
That's a good theory. Very good.
And that this ad was actually the Soul Stone.
Ooh.
Josh Anderson here references the Grim Reaper in the opening credits of season 2. He also says he wonders if the Nightmare and Devil references are just to throw us off.
Totally could be. I wouldn't put that past them to do that. But I think when Marvel throws you off, they make it more subtle. I mean, to me, that's so blatant. But again, this show is supposed to be like meta, right? And like the when Wanda, remember, I can't, it was a few episodes back when Wanda started rolling the credits to end the show with Vision. Those were all the real people who worked on the show.
Oh,
So
she wanted
yeah,
it to end and move on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, but the credits were the actual people who do the show, which I thought, like, what a neat concept to do, to break that fourth wall like that. So I mean, yeah, they totally could be a misdirection, but it just feels like everything has been so layered to build to it. And then think about it. If you really want to break Wanda, what do? She realizes she made a deal with the devil and that her kids aren't real, and that she was a vessel for him, because he wants, because he kept trying to say, I want to be a father figure to the kids, right? And Vision was like, I didn't know he would be good with kids, right? So to me, it just, everything's that way. But yeah, they totally could be throwing us off for fun.
Well, that's another reason why that one white guy is after her. I don't know what that guy's name is, but well, he's after Vision, like you said. They're tracking Vision and all that, is because if he can get Vision, he's got Wanda, because he knows Wanda won't do anything to hurt Vision. So maybe that's why he's tracking him instead of her.
Yep. I see Josh says maybe the last firewall was hiding the person they were tracking in Westview before everything went down.
Oh, could be. And it's somebody else.
So, all right. So
and then they purposely showed us the street too. Like she told her kids, don't go past Ellis Street or something. And then Vision specifically went there and met with that one girl. I can't remember what her name was off the top of my head.
Yep, Agnes.
In the Volvo. Yeah.
Yep, Agnes. So, yep.
Ellis.
Well, and was she trying to use Halloween as a cover to escape? And then she got to the edge, and then just stalled because nobody's moving out there.
Yeah.
Well, she had tears in her eyes too in that scene.
Yep. So here's the question is everybody frozen out there because they're so close to the edge that Wanda doesn't want them going out, or are they frozen because she can't control them doing all the same things, right? And then that goes back to what she said a few episodes ago. Do you think I'm controlling everybody here? So maybe she freezes those people on the fringe, and then it's just like what's in the center of town that she scripted and wants to happen. She's controlling.
Yeah, it's only the people that's around them that need to be like
in
doing
the show.
Anything. Yeah, and everybody else is just kind of not doing anything, and they're just there in case somebody moves into that part of the set.
Yep. And so here's the other question I had. Pietro kept egging her on, right? Egging her on. And finally he said, I think it was like, your dad can't die twice or something like that. And then she just blasted him and threw him. Did he egg her on purposely to have her expand the hex, right? Again, going back to a scene Mephisto Nightmare, because the bigger that gets, the larger Mephisto or Nightmare's domain would theoretically become. What do you guys think of that?
Yeah, that is weird. And if she can do that, why wouldn't she just absorb the whole thing and make, humanity start over trying to get back into the hex? So that is kind of weird.
So I thought he purposely was egging her on the entire episode to get her to lose control, because that's part of the thing with her is she's so powerful, but she's so angry that she loses control, right? And I almost wonder if that was purposeful. We talked about Vision deatomizing, and then now Darcy's in the bubble, which I cannot wait to see what happens with her in the bubble.
Right.
That's going to be really cool. And then that brings me to my theory here about how they're going to use this to introduce the mutants. So I put it in there. So when they showed Photon, and she said, you can't go look at your blood work. She said, it's literally changing the cells in your body, which is a mutation, right?
Yeah.
I think Photon will be the first mutant that's recognized as a mutant because she has this mutation. And then she will go back in the bubble, and that will maybe fully activate, she'll have to make some kind of a hero's choice, right? Do I go in and save Wanda and everyone? And then her going in the bubble maybe activates her powers, and then she's seen as the first mutant. And then my thought was, now that she expanded that hex, now we know if you go in and out of the bubble, it can change your cells, right? So I think everyone in the hex is going to be the first mutants.
And there's Josh Wallen with the exact same thing.
Oh, he said the same thing? No way. Josh, you're a genius.
So I'm pretty sure you guys had a phone call before the show.
We did.
Yeah, they watched some conspiracy YouTube video.
So ultimately, guys, this is my theory, and I'm going to throw this out to chat and you guys is again, Wanda's in control of the bubble. She made a deal with Mephisto Nightmare, and she can control everything inside the hex, but Vision can't leave, right? That's why everything has to stay in there. So she's going to make everything in there an idealistic life for her and the kids, and her and Vision have all the time they need there, right? Because that's the theme that keeps coming, is time and time. And then, Mephisto or Nightmare is going to use it as a backdoor way to enter our realm. And then that's going to open up the multiverse, and all kinds of fun stuff will happen there. But then I think that this is the backdoor way to introduce mutants into the MCU. And I think it's brilliant. It's a brilliant way to do it. So what do you guys think of that theory? What are your theories if they're different?
Well, next week I'll take some notes, and I will be more prepared for class.
Yeah.
I've
seen
the
each
dog ate your
episode
homework,
3 times,
Spicoli.
but
Hey, Spicoli, this
haven't
is
read
our
any
time.
WandaVision comics, so
I got a pizza coming.
You got a pizza.
It's our time.
There
This
is
our time.
There is no way Sean ever did his homework. I know Sean just used to refuse. I am too rock and roll to do homework. I'm sorry.
yeah. Sorry, guys.
So, any other good theories or comments in the chats?
Uh,
Other than Josh and I apparently being in total mental sync.
I think everybody's
Ooh.
mind is blown right now.
I saw that question. Okay, so this is actually a good topic too. So, what's her name? Elizabeth Olsen teased there's going to be a Luke Skywalker level cameo. One, that's not possible.
Oh,
but
there
two,
was a picture leaked though last week. I don't know if you've seen
no,
it.
I don't. No leaks. No leaks.
Okay.
Please.
But
I want to be.
I really
know. Okay. Yeah, please, dude. I want to be surprised. I so want to be surprised on this. But so you can't answer that since you've seen the leak. So, but my question is, who in the Marvel universe and would be that level? And then I just saw someone said Magneto. But we've seen Magneto in 2 different forms already, right? So I'm thinking it's someone who it's just going to be a pull that we haven't seen before. So maybe a Dr. Doom, maybe a Reed Richards. What do you guys think?
I don't think it's going to be. I think Steve-O. We said hello to Steve-O yet?
Oh, is he here? What's up, Steve-O?
No. What's up, Steve-O?
What's up, Steve-O? I think,
dude. By the way, congrats to Steve-O on his video, man. His Miles Spider-Verse versus Venom Miles has over 2,500 views, man. And that video was awesome, dude. Great job, Steve-O.
Super sweets. I don't know. I need to check that out. I'm going to check that out after this, Steve-O.
You got to check it out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
He nailed that video, man. It was awesome.
But he said that the dude is PhD level knowledge drop in, and I think your summation is bang on. So Salacious gives you 5 out of 5 space bananas, dude.
The only thing that I'm going to need you to do next week is to bring in like one of these whiteboards.
Dude,
oh please! Can we have this as a little segment? It'd be awesome.
Dude, why don't we do it with toys? I have all the toys.
There you go.
You can reenact it.
It'll be like if you guys watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that Charlie Kelly meme where he's got the whiteboard and he's got all the connections. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's kind of what I feel like trying to dissect WandaVision. So Red Ranger Chris says Doctor Strange is his thought for the cameo. I actually think Doctor Strange will show up, but I don't think that's a cameo. I think Doctor Strange has to show up.
Yeah,
he's got to show up.
And then Mark over there says Reed Richards.
Another good shout.
Yeah,
we've got this engineer, haven't we, as well as the we know that there's going to be someone dropping. There's also this engineer that's going to be turning up. So we could. What
if the engineer is the cameo?
Could be. But I just can't take my mind away from the fact that I think we need a segment which is Marvel School with Mr. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I love it,
that? Man, I'm feeling that.
Map out the connections between the comics and the show.
Marvel. Do you know the Marvel intro? The Marvel intro sound. We need that playing.
Like
and then Marvel School with Mr.
Marvel
Dude.
School.
Yeah.
It's I purposely did not reread House of M before because I think sometimes if you do, you set expectations, right? And I didn't want to have expectations. So, but once the series is over, I am going to reread House of M, and maybe that's something fun we could do. Is we could talk about House of M and how it paralleled the show, or and then how it deviated from the show.
Yeah, and they have been replaying interviews with Elizabeth Olsen back when she first joined the MCU, where they asked her about House of M, and she was like, "There's no way Marvel Disney will ever do a House of M show because it's too dark."
Dude, this show is dark. If you really think about it, these people are trapped in hell, and they've lost their free will. And on some level, they're aware of it. I mean, that is hell. I mean, it really is. Dude, when you saw the lady on the clothesline and you have that tear running down and she's glitched, she has to be conscious of that, right? I mean, and imagine being trapped like that for however long she's been in the hex, man. It's a dark show. Dude, all right, so go back to, I think it was episode 1 or 2, where you had the mom from the 70s show, and then her husband was choking, right? And it was like, hey, stop it, stop. And then she was like, so that was her phasing through the character, like frozen, not able to do anything. And she was telling Wanda to stop it. Otherwise her husband was going to die, man. Like that's hell, dude. That's torture. I mean, it's dark, but they did it in a way that might, everyone can watch it. You know what I mean? But I can't wait for next week. I can't wait.
What's interesting to me is that at the episode you're at now, it's a far different appeal level. Like there's more people who are supportive of the show today than after seeing episode 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show, there's a little bit of a mini rant here, that if you get good writers that mine segments of the source material, you can come up with new original stories that still relate to source and canon material that people are familiar with, but still leave you with intrigue and mystery. And they could have done that with Star Wars. I'm sorry. I just had to go. They could have, couldn't they? And I know they're doing it now.
Oh no! Don't activate me.
All right, let's move on.
I know.
So Sean was like saying earlier, let's try to keep it under the 2.5 hours that we went last week or whatever. So I'm wondering, are we still doing the video game section, or are we going to just do the unboxing?
Well, I haven't played anything this week. My daughter's been playing Fortnite, so I haven't been able to get
I spelled video game wrong. Let me take that down.
Can I go back to just a couple comments in here?
Sure.
So Steve-O says it's brilliant how they're using WandaVision to introduce X-Men and Fantastic Four isn't far behind. Josh says even the kids look like they did in the comics. Totally agree, man. That was so cool tonight. Their costumes, and I really enjoyed seeing them get their powers. Speed was cool, but Wickens I think was even cooler how they introduced his like that.
Yeah, and they acted
Vision
really
leaving
good
the bubble
this week too. Whoever directed this episode, had them kids right on.
Yep, and then
Mark thinks they introduced a Scree.
Totally possible.
And
totally possible that and that dude. So that's the other thing is are the Skrulls and or the Kree involved in this too? Because here's the so if you go back to oh god, I can't remember which one it was, but a couple movies ago when someone said Captain Marvel, and then Nick Fury was like, "Don't invoke her name around me," right? And then in here, when she was brought up to Monica Rambeau, Monica's like, "I don't want to talk about her," and then they brought her up again in this episode. So something happened with Captain Marvel and the Scree and the Krull, and they keep teasing it. So that's obviously going to get resolved in Captain Marvel too. But what did she do to have all these people be like, "Do not bring her up to me"? I'm very, very interested to see where they take that.
Yeah, that is odd.
Well, it could also be that she's just never mind. I was thinking that she was upset because when her mom died, Captain Marvel was nowhere to be found because she left.
Very true.
So everybody just felt abandoned.
Yeah, that's totally possible.
Yeah. That's what I think, and maybe that'll play into it or something.
Well, and when Captain Marvel comes back, we're going to have Photon fully realize her powers, and Photon is on the same power level as Captain Marvel. So maybe they'll fight. That'd be really cool.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I'm going with Photon, man. She's awesome. She's awesome.
Right, so, and we are skipping the skincare treatment, right?
I have 4 pages of notes on my skincare regimen.
All right, so
well, if we're not doing video games, can I just do a selfish promotion for video games?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I won't take long. So I'm now game streaming at 8 o'clock UK time, pretty much every Monday. Every Wednesday, I'm basically trying to avoid all the other streams. So I'm doing Monday, Wednesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock, and then a Saturday 8 o'clock. And I'm doing a lot of games that I have in my vaults but haven't played, and I'm picking the decision-based point and clicks where there's an involved story and there's a decision-making process, and it's so much fun. And there's some really cool people that are consistently coming in the chat now. So I'm now halfway through Batman Telltale series, The Enemy Within. Absolutely brilliant, these Telltale games.
Yeah.
And the story is absolutely phenomenal.
I do like the artwork on that game. It looks really good.
And if you like those, you need to play the Walking Dead ones. Those are really good too.
So I've downloaded all of those. So there's a lot of really cool stuff coming. So once I finish Batman, I've got The Walking Dead, and I've also got Game of Thrones lined up.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to come along, even if you're not stopping for the whole stream, just to pop in, catch a bit of the story. The story is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, you're gonna love The Walking Dead, Rum. You're gonna love it. I beat all of them, and I paid for all of them. But yeah, I'd love to see Batman. I'll watch you play it.
Yeah.
This week.
So I'll probably a bit high pitch there. I'll probably put out a little promo video just explaining the times that I'm on. But it's pretty much, I'm trying to keep it consistent now. 8 o'clock UK time, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I'm trying to avoid, Pally Boys and all the other streams that are going on. And there aren't huge numbers of people in the chat, but there's a good enough crew to make it really fun. So I want to thank everyone that's been coming along. Offworld Adam's been awesome. Josh has been awesome. Apprentice Ewok is my new favorite muddly. My new favorite cuddly murder bear. Such a cool lad. Josh Hoff off podcast is another a cool dude. So there's a good crew of people. Come along, join Salacious as he works his way through Gotham and other nefarious adventures. So there you go.
Nice.
Thank you.
If you guys don't mind, Josh had another good comment. He said maybe we get M. Night Shyamalan to guest direct the final episode, and they pull out to see that we the audience are the ones actually trapped in hell.
That'd be amazing.
I can't, dude.
It would annoy a lot of people. But
It's possible.
Dude, that would be brilliant. I love it.
All right, so who's gonna unbox first?
You.
look at the.
I think I went last time.
Okay,
I went first last time. So
Go on.
all right.
Birthday boy.
birthday boy, happy birthday.
Yeah. Okay, bring it up again. Hold on a second. That would be a twist, and
Sleeping. Mr. Sleeping. Another.
What's up, dude? Welcome.
Another cool tuber.
All right, I'm gonna make my screen full.
Do it.
Do it.
All right,
Do it now.
I've been waiting to open this. I was going to do a video, but I'm going to do it right here.
Hey guys, in chat, let us know because we'll try with the plastic noise if you guys want to hear it. But if it gets weird, let us know and we'll mute.
So this is my Swiss Army knife I've had since I was 10, by the way. And if you don't have one, I highly recommend it. The only thing missing are the tweezers and the toothpick.
Would not be a good idea to give a monkey lizard one of those.
Everybody should have one. All right. So for all the podcasters out there, I've opened the cardboard side of the box, which has artwork of both the Scarlet Witch and the Vision. And as I slide the plastic to reveal the figures in their plastic, I can clearly see that Vision has a cape hanging out the back.
Dude, check out his cape too, man. His cape.
I mean, really cool. It looks awesome, and I can already tell that with the light coming through it, it's going to be it's going to be really, really cool.
Well, and if you look closely, you could see like tech in the cape. Like it's got like a neat gradient to it where it looks like tech. Yeah, dude, it's a really cool one.
There's the satisfying sound plastic. I always get these comments like saying, "Oh, you're really rough with your figures."
Well, I was going to say, yeah, you're not messing about, that's for sure.
Nope. Well, I want to try to break them because, I mean, they say they're good for a 4-year-old. I think that plastic's really loud, right?
I think people are liking it.
Let us know in chat, guys. Let us know. Thumbs up to the plastic crack or not?
It's like toy collectors ASMR, isn't it?
Okay, let's see. Descriptions fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. I pull him out and he's all like doing a dance. So the thing about this is it's really cool. I saw Sean's video on it, and the thing I'm most impressed with like some of the stuff they're doing now is the detailing that they put right in here. And I know you're not going to get the full resolution and stuff, but you could just really see the detailing in there. And this face sculpt,
it looks like the ripples on his suit. Like they basically put like the ripple or check pattern effect on his suit onto the mold. Yeah.
And that just really looks good. I mean, he comes with a couple of extra hands. They're fists, but I'll probably leave him with his open hands because...
High five.
Yeah. I mean, that looks really good. And yeah, there's the detailing on the cape. So you can see the electronics or whatever that are in there. It does look like ribbon cable that you would find in your computer. And this is really the main part of that set, right?
Oh, yes. Nice. Yeah.
So Vern, something interesting about your vision is there's two different versions of that same figure. There's the one in the 2-pack, which you have, which is the body mold is a little darker and it's solid. And if you want to switch to the 4 screen, I'll show you mine. Okay. So my vision, it's a lighter green and it's more translucent.
Wow.
So there's actually... Can we get a side by side? Can we get a vision off? Can we get a side by side vision off?
How do I do that?
I'm going to test your presenting skills, Vern. Is there a 2x2 option?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I think I think there's a 2x2. Yeah.
You can drag the screens around actually on the screen.
Oh, is that what it is?
Don't worry if I've
flummoxed you. Can't do it.
We'll do it next time. So, but you can see that the shade of green and the shade of pink are different. And then, but his body is translucent, and so when you have it under LEDs in a display, it is one of the coolest looking figures you have. And I'm like you, I kind of like that Vision Superman just kind of floating above everyone look. But either way, that's great figure.
Mine's sitting up there. I have mine floating. I don't know if you can see mine up there. Can you see that?
Oh, here we go. Look, all 3 of you. So the only person that has not got any vision.
He's gorgeous.
Well, we'll give you till next week.
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. That's the light behind it.
That's a really nice pack.
Yeah.
The Elizabeth Olsen figure is nice as well. She's a really beautiful lady, isn't she?
I think that the face sculpt is actually really decent on this figure too.
It is. That's a good face sculpt for sure.
Yeah.
She's hot.
All right. So, Red Ranger has the single carded version. That's what you're talking about.
Yep.
And then 2-pack. keep talking about WandaVision. We're going to need the board to write on. Look at this. We're old.
Yeah, dude. This is my excitement on Friday night.
Oh my gosh. All right. That's it. That's what I got.
That's awesome. Great job. Great decision, Vern.
Well, now I can make some short videos.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, dude. I want to see you do a WandaVision short for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Who's up next?
Okay. Who's up next? Are you going, Sean? Is that why you're adjusting your camera?
Yeah, sure. Did anybody decide what they want to see?
I actually saw.
Miss Marvel.
I think
or...
we want the gates. We want Miss Marvel, don't we?
Yeah, Miss Marvel, dude.
We want those big
better than
hands.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah, we want those big hands.
Dude,
Okay.
Salacious loves bow-legged women with big hands.
Yeah, we'll
100%.
find out what's going on here.
Look, I am not the only one in the chat that wants to see that. I assure you.
Yeah.
So while Sean's opening, so
Oh,
what?
stay
All
on
right,
camera.
so,
Sorry, guys.
no, you're good. Dude. So maybe next week a fun topic would be what figures do we want to see from the WandaVision series?
I'm pretty brutal too. Just so you guys know. Get them out.
God, you
she's
guys
Yeah,
are
dude.
rough.
sweet.
You two are rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just
Do you
rip her
want
out.
to Tell us you want a photon figure.
Okay. All right. So, obviously, you get Build-A-Figure Sandman. That looks sweet. I would love to have him. Do they have a deluxe version of him yet? Or no?
I don't know if they do or not. It's a good question.
Miss Marvel. They have
See
a
ya,
new
Shabby.
one with a better.
See ya, Shabby.
face
Thanks for
print
hanging
on
out.
here. Yeah, see you
All
later,
right, Shabby.
chaps. But she does do this one first. He missed that, didn't he? But pretty cool. Good articulation. Leg doesn't quite go up. I got to get used to this reverse camera deal. But I think that looks pretty cool, man. Definitely.
She's a great figure.
That does look really good. I don't have that one, but
Let me just quickly pop off a hand.
If you put one fist on her, and that, I mean, she looks so cool with the one and big and fist.
Oh, it's tough, man. Actually.
Ooh, Red Ranger Chris said he hopes they release a Sandman figure in the retro Spidey line, and yes, please, immediately.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like it's snapping in all the way.
That is mental. That is mental.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that is pretty wild.
That's cool.
Is that wrist piece supposed to come off before you put the arm on? Because it looks like it's on there twice.
Yeah, you know what? It is. That's why it's not going on properly. Thanks, Vern. I still don't think that looks right, though. Because look. What am I doing wrong here? Don't you know, dude?
Does it come off at the elbow?
I think check and see if there's I want to say it comes off at the elbow, but mine's upstairs. I'd have to go look, but
yeah.
Ooh, somebody said Shocker. Yes, dude, give Shocker too.
Yeah, that's it.
And then
that's better.
there it is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yeah, isn't that neat, man? It's a neat effect on there.
Now, she's going to show up in the Marvel universe. She's getting a television show.
Yeah, they've already cast her and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She gives a good uppercut for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sleeping Collectibles said Craven for the retro Spidey line. Yes,
I would love
100%.
It.
And an
100%. Oh yeah, I saw that herb. Yes, dude. Let's have a herb figure. That'd be cool. So all right. I mean, we could really go down a rabbit hole, but with some of these figures like Agnes and Herb, they could do a pack with like all the different outfits they've been in from the decades. I mean, you could go really, really crazy with it.
Right. That could be something else. Oh man, I'm just imagining. Oh golly, that would be cool.
Very cool. All right, should I go or Salacious? You want to go?
No, I think Sean's still doing the arms, right?
Oh, is he still doing his arm?
I'm good now, but yeah, here she is with both. But,
nice.
Awesome. She's supposed to be with a cell phone, like in that video game. I used to play Marvel Strike Force all the time. So I don't know if you guys played that, but that's a pathway that leads to, crazy abilities. So but anyway.
Well, and what's cool is her right hand is big enough to fit a character's head in it. So you could pose her in a display where she's grabbing somebody's head, and then her other hand is like punching somebody on the other side, or you could have some fun with her.
So I feel
Oh, is that the moth?
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's a good figure. I love it. All right, who's next?
Look, the dude is absolutely desperate to get this. Come over to the dude. Come on. Come on, dude.
I'll throw that at him. My son is here this weekend, Salacious. We're looking forward to tomorrow's Gamecast.
Oh, nice one, Mr. Adam. That's awesome.
So shall we go with the will of the people, Pirate Deadpool?
I think that's what the call was for.
It was overwhelming, I think, for Pirate Deadpool, to be honest.
I think so, too. So I don't have a Swiss Army knife from childhood, but I do have a little box cutter. So I always, when I open up a Marvel box, I always just do a little, where is it? A little slit there where the tape is, just to cut the tape. And then I can peel the side open. And the side, for you, those of you listen on podcast, side of the box is just a really cool painting of a pirate Deadpool. Oh, dude. Check him out, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Wow.
That's
he's cool. All right,
Those double
let's get
pistols
him
in the
out.
belt. Look cool.
I just shot myself with a pistol. Hang on. Caught it in my sweatshirt. That was a good catch. Dude. Look at that. It's the hat. Hat stays on. Dude, look at that guy. How cool is that? And then check out his cape. See how his cape is tattered?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
sweet.
awesome.
That's a neat detail. So everything on here is like rubber. Looks like a typical muscle body, double pin knee, elbow joint. Yeah, look at it. He comes out far. He's real flexible. But look at the detail on that pirate outfit. The two cutlasses there at the belt. Like nice gold piping detail on the chest that comes all the way down the jacket. And then, ooh, that's interesting. He's got one like black pirate glove, and then he's just got his red Deadpool suit hand on the other. That's a pretty cool detail, man. And I love that pirate hat. Check that out. Oh, you can see how it's tattered and has holes in it. It looks worn.
Hey, dude, is he
So
a
cool.
representative of Captain Hook Fish and Chips?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And are those guns
And then
removable on his belt or no?
I don't know. Hang on. Let me get this. See if I can get this cutlass in his hand.
Shiver me timbers.
All right, dude. Check out how cool that cutlass looks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. No, these are not removable. They're part of the coat. So if you look at the bottom part here, it's red with the hard rubber piece that comes out with the coat, and then the two pistols attached to it are like a soft rubber that comes off of that. So you wouldn't.
Yeah,
it's all one piece there. But then he does have this. I mean, check out that thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gold revolver.
Look
I
at
always
that. It's
wanted
like an
one of those at
old-time revolver.
Disneyland. Those ones they would sell at Disneyland outside of Pirates of
Yes.
the Caribbean? I always wanted
Yes.
one of those.
Here,
Ah,
all right,
somebody
here it is.
see-
Ooh,
There you go,
look at
Josh.
that. Look how nicely that fits into his hand too. So you can have a cutlass in one hand, and then you have what's the name for this type of old timey pistol? Is God and Gun still here? We need his help. I don't know what that's called. It's an old pirate
revolver.
Oh, a flintlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
flintlock.
Flintlock.
There we go. Yeah. So he's got a cutlass and a flintlock. So the sculpt and the body mold is excellent. The colors are great, but to me, what takes this figure up a notch is just the tattered pirate hat, and then the cape in the back and how it shows through. You could see, it looks almost like a ghost pirate. Just on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, how they're tattered. Thank you guys. This is awesome. He's so cool.
You got a lot of comments on your pirate, mostly about the Buccaneers.
Oh yeah, congrats, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buck. Oh, dude. All right, man. This worked. Go Bucks. Congrats, Steve-O.
And I don't know if Josh said fast times based on my comment, but yes, that's what it was. And then Awful Adam confirms it's a flintlock.
Just so you guys know too, this comes with the strong guy bath. It looks like his left leg.
Nice.
And then the last of the plastic. All right, who's up? Salacious.
All right.
Free the Wampa.
Okay, I don't know how we're going to do this. Let's try this. So I've already peeled back the tape, so I want to try and keep the box pretty nice. So let's get that out of the way. Oh, look at him looking through his little. He's in prison. Got to free him from his cardboard prison.
He's actually looking at Luke over there, isn't he?
Hello. Wampa, wampa, wampa. Right, how does this come out? Oh, okay. That's easy. Is this going to be... Oh, I'm going to have to go and...
yeah.
I'm going to have to go and... Is there an easy way of getting these off? The guys in the chat are taking the mick out of my gameplay because I do make rash decisions from time to time, and so if you ever watch me do play some of these decision-based games, you never quite know what I'm going to do, and there's always a chance that I make a rash decision. I'm going to have to go and get a knife for a second. So do you want to cut away for a second and talk amongst yourselves, and I'll come back in a second.
Oh,
Talk amongst yourselves and explore the space.
Yeah, this
So-
figure
Oh
just
my-
sucks a little bit. The fist just doesn't want to, like, you can't have her looking like this, which would be cool, because it's just stuck, man. Where's this hand here?
oh yeah, you can't turn it around, huh?
No,
Showing the
it's-
knuckles.
It's pretty lame. But
Yeah.
overall, it's cool, man. I love the look of the figure. I think it's a great looking character. And I did watch one of the episodes, like the origins of her, and it was a pretty cool story. I'm excited for it. We need more girl hero,
That's true. Yeah,
So-
I agree. So I did a review on this one earlier in the week. This is the Zartan figure, and the description actually says he's supposed to change colors in UV light, but I guess somewhere between that initial announcement and the figure coming out, they didn't do it.
Mhm.
So I think that was
Well,
kind of
supposedly the
interesting.
older one did, right?
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
So
Let's see.
now that I have Pirate Deadpool, I really want to open up Shikla because she goes with him, and then Shikla has Jeff the Shark as an accessory. So that might be happening.
Yeah, that's a good looking figure too.
Dude,
She was peg warmer
it's just a
over here
cool
for a
variant.
while.
Yeah, Shikla's cool. I gave it actually to my 12-year-old, and she's now keeping stuff in box because she's too cool to open them. But I think I might open her to have her go with him. It's a cool Deadpool variant, man. Because I'm not I know some people get every Deadpool one, but I only have this is my third Deadpool. So I don't go like Deadpool crazy. But I couldn't resist this guy. It just was too cool of a figure, too neat of a variant of Deadpool.
Yeah, I pre-ordered
So-
my first Deadpool coming, I think in March from Amazon. I don't know if it's the same one that you guys are reviewed, but it's like a movie version on Amazon for like $24.99, and it comes with a bunch of hands. I don't know if you
Mhm.
pre-ordered that or not.
Okay, looks
I
like
did
we're
not.
back to the show.
Was it Wampa time?
It looks like it's Wampa time.
We're back. Sorry, we're back. That was he was in quite good. Yeah, this is it's weird, isn't it? It's quite a soft plastic actually. Quite surprising.
Yeah, isn't it? It
Yeah.
is, isn't it? Yeah.
Feels very weird. Yeah. Amazing articulation for a Wampa. Yeah, he's a cool looking dude, isn't he? That's
He is,
awesome.
and then check out the arm that comes off. That's a cool touch.
Oh, is it this?
The right arm. The right
Yeah,
arm.
the right arm comes off. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna break it. How do you do it?
The right
You-
one?
you-
Just,
Oh, the right one.
not the left, the right.
your other right.
Oh man, I'm not gonna bother.
It's
You see how
it's
it's
a
not
gentle
on a-
wiggle.
Yeah, you see how it's not on a ball joint? It's just a peg that goes into the body.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like the left one on my camera.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's his right arm. Yeah, his right arm. Wampa's right.
Look
Yeah,
at
you
that.
see that meat slice?
Yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
wicked.
That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
I can
So-
see that arm in Salacious's mouth.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got some, I was telling you, we've got tons of Ewoks. Well, a friend of mine called Dengar Dave is a bit of a customizer, and he made so many customized Ewoks for me. And he customized some, I think it was Chief Chirpers into mini Wampas. They're packed away in storage, but I've got some photographs. I'll dig them out for the next stream for you. But they look awesome. But yeah, so I love a good Wampa. But yeah, he's cool. Yeah, like that. Pretty good. Let's put his arm back on.
Nice.
Let's see. Let's see if we can. How about that? Oh, it's going to fall over. There we go. There we go. Whew, 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 whew.
How cool is that, man? Huh?
Awesome. I think you're right, dude. Having this unboxing segment is a lot of fun.
It's good therapy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man, it's good to open up toys with you guys and share them, and like people in the chat are excited and having fun, man. It's a communal experience, and that's what toy collecting should be. It's awesome. I'm dude. So I'm like listening to you, but I'm just staring at Deadpool and articulating him. He's so cool.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I love a
Just
Wampa.
playing
Though.
with the
I
figures.
really would.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, I've
Oh
noticed
my
things like
gosh.
this scarf, on the back is pretty sweet.
How's this for like a buddy comedy? Pirate Deadpool and Vision.
That would be kind of funny. How about you get your Pirate Deadpool, and I'll have Shang-Chi walk up, and Pirate Deadpool can tell him that if he doesn't have put his shoes and shirt on, there's no service.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Since we're making the fast times.
I do. That'd be great.
Get
That'd
off
be
me!
great.
Get off me! Get off me! Oh, sorry.
So, hey, Steve-O had a great comment about Pirate Deadpool. He said, shouldn't it come with a peg leg? And, dude.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yes, it should have. Say, Vern, can you make me a custom peg leg?
I can try.
Saw it off?
I'm trying.
That would look cool.
That would look really cool. So if you did a custom with that, you could just probably do it at the thigh cut, right? And then just put like a peg leg there, or no? Or would you do what you did with
I do it below the
Cleon's?
knee.
Below the knee?
Below the knee. You know where, like, does that figure have...
Oh, yeah, it's got a boot cut.
So right where that comes out, that would
the boot
come
cut.
out, and then you would just make a peg to fit right there.
Vern, you do realise that being one of the founding members of the Free Men and a Monkey Lizard, it does mean that over the forthcoming shows and weeks and however long this goes on for, you are going to be hearing that term, I think, more and more frequently. Vern, can you just knock me up a 3D?
You know what I was going to say? I was wondering, like, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I was like, if anybody finds a gaming grades Django and sends it to me, I will modify it, right? But then I'm like, yeah. Then it's like, oh, how many would I get? Okay,
right? You'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be a stack of boxes outside your house.
You'll see your mail guy tossing them over the fence again.
But honestly, it's a lot of fun to do, and sometimes I think like maybe I should have filmed it from like start to finish, and that could have been a video. Right?
That would be a very good video.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, because I did that TikTok where I did the quill, and I actually filmed a lot of that of me like cutting the figure and re-gluing it back together, and that thing got like 39,000 views on there.
Yeah, wow. But you were cutting up Kelly Marie Tran, weren't you? In that, I think.
Yeah, that is true. So I think a lot of people did like that,
right? That may have been a lot of inconsequential likes.
Scalpel, real slow.
And you were brutalizing her. You were brutalizing her as well. You did not mess about.
There were quite a few comments that said, that's way better use of the figure and stuff like that. There were some comments in there about that, yeah.
Oh,
see,
poor Kelly.
I don't begrudge any of the actors. I think the actors in those films acted their hearts out.
Yeah, for sure.
I fault the writer and the producers and the directors and Kathleen Kennedy overall for allowing the travesty of cinema that happened. But yeah, dude, I have no hate towards Rose, man. She's a good actress. I thought she did a great job with what she was handed to do.
Yeah,
I agree.
For sure, she's a really nice person, and she's a human
no one
being.
Deserves that, dude. No one deserves that. No.
You're right.
I saw a video of her when she was when they were promoing, and she was talking about, I think she worked in like a coffee shop or something, and then like got this like part, and then I guess went to the store to buy figures and like gave them to people because she was so excited that her figure was on the shelf, right? Yeah,
that's so cool. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's so cool. So cool.
Yeah, it's not her fault that he dressed her up, in just a plain one-piece suit and didn't have an outfit change. Oh yeah, she did. She dressed up as an Imperial briefly, and they made a 3.75-inch figure of that, and I have that one. That's a real. Did they have a black series of that?
No, they did not.
They only had the one. Yeah,
they just had that one. Yeah. Would Josh say?
He's telling me to get with Tech and Collect to get some custom heads. Maybe I'll see if he can do a scan of that the dark vision ray, and maybe we can modify it and put the teeth in there. That would be kind of cool. Yeah.
No teeth. No teeth.
Yeah, it's a great looking figure as it is. They just, it's more designed for people that don't open figures. That one.
Mm-hmm. I still have an open mind, but it's what I think I might do, just because everybody's reviewed her already. I might do Dark Ray versus Ray, because I have the Ray Island Journey, and compare those.
Yeah. Yeah, I got comments on mine that people actually like seeing all the different rays together. I did a picture where I stuck them all like surrounding the one, like they were all bowing to her or something like that. But
I agree. I agree.
Right.
So what videos are you guys gonna work on this weekend?
I'm working
Right, so
next 3 days, 10-hour shifts, but I did film one video today, and that was Moff Gideon. And it's a lot of fun, actually, because I've got 2 Imperial Troopers and Mando in the video. So it was a fun video. And it's short.
Very
it was
cool.
like 5 minutes, almost one take. And that's what I'm
Wow,
going to try
one
to
take?
do from now on. Yeah, I'm shocked. It was weird. My brain was with it today. I don't know what happened.
cool.
You were channeling the Force.
Yeah.
I got a
No, go for it.
Okay. I got a short video that I want to do with Indiana Jones here. And I'm not going to tell you the details because I want to see if it turns out, but I think it'll be pretty funny in the end. And I think I'm going to get around to opening up this guy.
Ooh.
So I'll probably do a review just to add him into my Iron Man Hall of Armor that I apparently am building. I didn't think I was, but
because I want to see, I'm still searching for the best Iron Man. Somebody, if they could do like an Iron Man comparison video, that would be nice too.
So far, I will tell you that this is like my favorite personally.
Yeah, I love that one.
But it's
I love
because
that.
it's
the retro
the classic.
one.
Yeah, the classic armor. It's from it looks like the one that was in the comics when I was really reading Iron Man.
Yeah, see, I want an MCU one. I did buy Marvel Comics when I was a kid, and that was the Iron Man I grew up with. But I really want a cool looking MCU one, kind of like one cap I wanted, and that was the Thor cap, or what do they call it? Worthy cap.
Worthy cap. Yep. The end game.
Iron Man.
I really like the end game Iron Man. I have the end game, and I have the Infinity War, and I think I've got the one Vern has, the classic Iron Man, but I really like the end game one, and then it comes with the Thanos' gauntlet too. It comes with the iron. It comes with the iron gauntlet.
Have you reviewed that one on your channel or no?
I'm okay. So I made a video of that probably over the summer, and when I just was starting this, and then I never edited it.
Oh.
So you actually, dude, that would be an amazing exercise to go back and see the dribble I was putting out 8-9 months ago and try to edit it into something coherent. But I'll send you some pictures. But I really do like the Endgame Iron Man. I think that's the best one. Oh, dude, I got them right here. I got them in because all my MCU figures are in a box. Because I don't have any of them out. Hang on. That's Infinity War.
All right. While he's looking, Salacious, you got any videos coming?
Man, I've got a week off work, so I have got a ton of. I'm literally going to be dropping a ton of videos next week. Nice. Some that I've already filmed that I haven't edited. So there's a Mark Shabby Geek interview that I've just got to finish the editing. That'll drop. There's a huge video game haul video I'm dropping. I remade. Do you remember the Wonder Woman theme tune?
Yes.
I remade that a new version called Wonder MonKeY, which is let's just say it's interesting.
It's been a while since you dropped a new tune.
Yeah, I dropped a tune the other day. Actually, there's a singer-songwriter down in the southwest of England called H Mars. She's uber talented, and she dropped a record called Home Time about a month ago, and I just did a little edit where I added some. Basically, she's talking from her experience through her eyes as a lady, and so I recorded some vocals of my views, like a counter view. I dropped that the other day. I just do that. To be honest, I do the music more for personal satisfaction. because I love music. I don't expect it, much to happen with it. It's more I just enjoy doing it and enjoy editing. So, but I have got a few tracks. I've got to do a 3 Men and a MonKeY Lizard theme tune. So that's on the list.
Awesome.
Nice.
So I'll put some thought into that next week. But yeah, and then I'm just loving the game streaming. So you expect to see a lot of game streaming from Salacious. I want to get Salacious on a couple of other channels as well. I love Sleeping Collectibles fireside chats.
Yeah, I hopped in one the other night.
Yeah, I've hopped in a couple of times. It's always on a difficult time for me, but if I'm off for the week, I'm trying to get myself an invite here. I'm trying to push. I think Salacious and Sleeping Collectibles having a chat by a fire, just a small segment would garner a lot of views. So I'm doing a Radio Rebellion podcast with Alberto, which is going to be a lot of fun. And Salacious is going to be reading Star Wars alien poetry. There you go. So that's a bit random.
Nice.
Oh, and I also recorded. Sorry, just one other quick plug. I recorded a video which I've not finished editing, but I'll drop that next week. Which is Salacious's favorite cartoons from the 80s. So
here's your invite. Anytime.
Nice one, Mr. Sleeping. That'll be fun.
All right, dude, you were going to show us a
All
Iron
right.
Man figure.
Yeah, I'll show you. So, so I'll show you. So here is the 2-pack that comes with Iron Spider and then Iron Man from Infinity War. So Iron Spider is really cool to have. I like him for my MCU display, but for Iron Man purposes. So this is the one in Infinity War where it has the gauntlets that come out and shoot the blast. And then this actually comes with an accessory that comes. Remember how he had the they come out like the blasters come out on his back. So this one is mostly red. It's got the triangle arc reactor, good articulation for the body, but it's mostly red with just some gold and highlights and then a little bit of silver inlays. So I like this one. However, I think the endgame one is far superior. It's a 50-50 gold red split with silver highlights. I like where the reactor sits on it better. It's not just a triangle. It's got a little bit more shape to it. And then this one articulates real well too. And then just look at some of the detail. Like look at the detail on the back and the arm.
Yeah,
I mean, you got the gold and the silver and the red working together, and then the legs are all gold, and then the boots are red. I mean, so when you pull it back and you just see the whole figure, I love the Iron Mans that are half and half. And to Vern's point, like if you look at the classic Iron Man figure, it's like this. It's dark red and gold. So to me, this is like a nice MCU homage to that.
Throwback, yeah.
Now, this is the winning piece, though, for the accessory is it comes in 2 pieces, so you could put it on Hulk or Thanos's hand. But there is the Iron Gauntlet. Really cool accessory. Or you could stick it together and have somebody run with it like a football, like they did in Endgame. Yeah. But to me, that was the main. One, I do think that this is the best Iron Man figure from the MCU, but 2, like this is one of the coolest MCU accessories is the Iron Gauntlet for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the one I want. So
they still had like this was still reasonably available, and it's part of the Dude Thor wave. I think it was the Dude. Wasn't these the Dude Thor wave?
Are you asking somebody standing next to you?
It's well, I'm thinking. I am. This is all my friends are here. I'm here with all my friends.
Oh, that's
fantastic.
That tickled me.
And then what video I'm working on this week, as I showed you guys earlier, I unboxed these 5 figures from Empire Strikes Back, and then I took all the figures out of the display. So I have 23 Empire Strikes Back figures, and so tomorrow I'm going to build a whole new Empire Strikes Back display and do a video about that. So I'm excited to share that with everyone. And then I do have Grief Karga and Queel, and I know a lot of people have done these, so I'm going to do a versus video, Nick Nolte versus Carl Weathers, but in the spirit of these 2 figures. So I thought I'd have a little fun with it and try to do something different than because I think all you guys have reviewed these. Everyone's reviewed them. So, I'm so excited about them, and I just, again, man, that I like the mental process and thinking part of making a video, so that it just adds to the enjoyment. So excited for these.
Cool.
That's it. And then Silver Surfer, when it gets here tomorrow, I'm ripping him open and doing something for sure.
Oh yeah, I got the tracking. I'm not sure when he comes. I was wondering
tomorrow.
What is this from? And I guess that's probably what it was.
I think everybody's are showing up tomorrow because everyone who got the shipping notification the day the pre-orders went up, I think everything's getting delivered tomorrow. So it's going to be a mini Christmas here. I'm gonna be like, keep checking the front door. Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, I'll be at work, so I hope it shows up for when I get home. That'd be nice.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. That's awesome.
All right. So one more time, we got podcasts: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, right?
And of course here.
And we had, yep. So Ochre Studios. That's at Ochre Studios. You got A Dude's Nerdery, Sean Solo 8, and Salacious Rum. All of us, you can check us out on YouTube for reviews, short videos, and a whole lot of stuff.
No doubt.
Dude, and thank you to everyone who watched and participated in the chat room. The interactions, the comments, the questions, it just makes us even more fun. So really appreciate you guys, man. It's really cool for all of you hanging out, man. Just the interaction's great. I love it.
And it's awesome that you guys are sticking with us. And there's some really good YouTubers that are in the chat. So just big up to Sleeping Collectibles, Off-World Adam, Josh, Hoppy Creations, Blue Harvest Toys,
Devo collecting Star Wars.
Yeah, Apprentice Ewok. Yeah. All of you guys are awesome. Mate, I'm sure we're all subscribing to each other, but if you haven't, subscribe to most of these guys. I've all got awesome channels, and we do like to support each other. So make sure you're subbed to everyone that's been chatting today along with us. You guys are awesome, dude.
Yep.
Any last comments in the chat that you see there, Vern, for us to sign off to?
Yep. So we got really awesome content creators in here. Great stuff, fellas. Well done. Great work as always. All right, everybody, have a safe weekend. And thanks for joining us again. I know it's Friday. It's probably late in the UK, right?
It's 2:15 in the morning.
Oh, my
almost.
gosh.
But I'm not working, so I've got a week off. So.
Nice.
Dude, I'm
going to watch The Expanse.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Oh, Vintage Toy Rush. Don't forget Mr. Rush.
Yeah, don't forget Dave, man. And go watch that Zen video. Siri, just watch it, and it's so good.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thanks,
really
everyone.
Appreciate it.
Have a great weekend.
Oh, and we'll see you guys next week.
And next week we're on Saturday at 6 p.m.
Or 3 o'clock on the West Coast.
Yeah, sorry, 6 p.m. East. I just handle my own time zone. I can't.
So that's 11. That's 11. That's 11 p.m. UK time.
Saturday.
And then Saturday. All right. Okay. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thanks, guys. We'll see ya.
See you, everyone. Bye.